Dateline, Lynn, Massachusetts. Welcome to the Kavanaugh Fieldhouse here as the Lynn English Bulldogs host the Newton South Lions. A non-conference game, but a big one with tournament implications. Two teams fighting for rank in the power rankings. We have the number 22. Newton South is at 22. Lynn English, believe it or not, is at 41 with their 8-6 record. Newton South is 8-4. Both teams taking winning streaks into tonight's game. Newton South's won their last 3. Lynn English has won their last 2. I am Justin Barrasso. On camera is the extraordinary Maciel Santana. We're here in Lynn to give you play-by-play action and a little bit of analysis too. Newton South wins the tip. South working on getting used to the man-to-man defense from English. Denzel Guillen with the steal. Going to lay that in with his right hand. Nice job switching hands midair. And very quickly, it's 2-0 Lynn English. Full court press for English. Newton South breaks it easily. Lays that in. Might need to reassess that if it's going to be that easy. That was number 23, Michael Lisi with a layup. Newton South also in a man. It's going to be a fun matchup. Two very competitive teams. Great take to the basket. Good help defense. Misses the layup. Newton South with the board. They're looking to run, and here they come. Oh, nice job going around that block, or around that charge. Misses the layup, though, and it is English ball. Denzel Guillen for 3. He starts off by feeling it. He's scored the first 5 points for English. See if South can have as much luck on the press. Not this time. Beating the press. Not this time. Unfortunately, English almost gives it right back. Going to get him there for a travel on when he slid over. 5-2 English. 6:40 to play in the opening quarter. I'm going to say it again. It's going to be a fun night. These two teams actually not far from matching up in the state tournament in the first round. The top 32 teams get in. Anyone else with a 500 record or better will also get in. So English, which is surprising, probably won't get in this year as a top 32 team. They'll get in because they've won more than half their games. Could they be matched up with the Newton South in the first round? Possibly. From downtown, that was Michael Lisi again. He's got 5 points, as does Denzel Guillen. Lisi, believe it or not, a 9th grader for Newton South. So it's possible these two teams could match up in the first round. Denzel Guillen on senior night, celebrating with 7 points in a row. Corner 3, that is no good. English rebound, Junior Fernandez with the outlet. Nice ball movement from English. Here comes Guillen, he's going to take it right to the hoop. Fernandez with the O-board, knocked away. Here come the Lions. That's Avi Burkmento. Nice offensive board. You gotta love, doesn't matter what team, you gotta love a rebounding guard. And Burkmenko there bangs with the big guys, gets that rebound. It's gonna be a baseline out of bounds play for the Lions down low. Excuse me. English ball. Lions coach Corey Lowe wanted an explanation, didn't like what he heard. English ball up 7-5, 5:30 to play in the opening quarter. I tell you, as a head coach, you're always arguing not the last call, but the next call. Lowe did a nice job there. Gets the moving screen. It is Newton South ball, 5:26 to play. I think English is a lot better than certainly their record. They played Coach Alvin Arrey's scheduled some very tough teams. But like Bill Parcells would say, you are your record. I think they're going to finish well over 500. But tonight will be interesting. If you can beat a team that's ranked 19 spots higher than you, I know you have home court, but still, be a big win for the Bulldogs. Nice take to the basket. Great block by Guillen. My favorite blocks are the ones that stay in play. Nevertheless, English has it down to 8 seconds on the shot clock. Newton South will be somewhat pressed to get a hoop up here. A shot up in time. On the inbound, that is Omer Rabbi. a junior. Nice pass. Great ball movement there. And that's going to get around to Matthew Welsh, who lays it in. 7-7. Both teams have had an answer for each other. Guillen, long distance, no good. Three-pointer is going to lead to a 3-on-2 break for Newton South. Believe it or not, they missed that mini jumper. Here comes English down court. They missed. That's a much tougher layup, though. Tries to keep it in, throws it away. And it looks like Andrew Karoma, senior guard for English, is going to be called with a foul there. Team second, his first personal. English back in the full court man press. They gave up an easy layup once, and they got a nice steal of it another time. They're going to head back here, set up their man. 7-7, 4:20 to play in the opening quarter. Great defense by Guillen. Oh, leads to a steal by Karoma over to Fernandez. He loses it. He's going to get fouled. Surprisingly, no shot. They're going to call that on the floor. Guillen already down low to inbound. Good crowd here at English tonight. Two very good teams. Rainy night in Lynn, rainy, wintry night. Get to warm up with some high school basketball. Fernandez over to Guillen, just over his head. Back to the corner. Risky bounce pass there for the rebound from Newton South, but they're going to hold on to it. They're going to set up their offense. Ooh. Almost traveled there, but he didn't. Some patience from the Newton South offense. Late call there, but it's the right call to travel. Well, we get our, that was Matthew Welch. Two teams, they look evenly matched. I mean, it might come down to the little things again. Who can rebound? Who can hit their free throws? Who can take care of the ball and not turn it over? Nice take by Guillen. He gets fouled there. He will get to the line with 2 free throws. Speaking of the bench, we're going to see our first sub of the night. Peter Eliopoulos for South is checking into the game after the first shot. After Guillen sinks the first one. And he subs in for Matthew Welch. Seems like Coach Corey Lowe wanted to talk to him maybe about that turnover on the last play. Guillen drills them both. That's what a leader on a winning team does. Hits his free throws. 9-7 English. 3:40 to play in the first quarter. South gets it in. Avi Berkmenko brings it down court. Passes over to Omar Rabbi. Pretty typical from Newton South, it seems like. They're pretty content to be patient and move the ball around for about 20 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds. Didn't get a great look there, though. That was Mateo Lee, one of their forwards. Guillen to the corner. That's Karoma back to Guillen. English exhibiting some patience, too. 20 seconds into the possession. Ooh, knocked away there. Active hands by the defender. Omar Rabbi. English ball sideline out of bounds with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Guillen inbounding. I wonder if he gets it back. Louis Ledesma looks like he wants the ball. Going to go to the bench again here for Newton South. That is number 4, Josh Rivers, into the game for Berkmenko. I wondered if he was going to go to Ledesma and then right back to Guillen, but here comes Ledesma, who's such a wonderful ball handler. Now, I use the word exquisite. Guillen drives, misses. Fernandez, offensive board, gets fouled on the way up. You can see the frustration there from the big man from Newton South, but Fernandez, that was a man play right there. Got position, went up strong. There wasn't much to do but foul him. That's Michael Lease. That's a tough matchup for the freshman forward. Fernandez is a all-conference player, having a fantastic season and he's looking to extend the lead here for English, up 9-7 with 2:41 to play in the first quarter. It's exactly what he does. Coach Alvin Abreu is going to be happy with the free throw mark. That's LEHS' second. He's at second foul. He's out of the game. English with their biggest lead of the night. It's early, but it's 10-7 English. 2:41 to play. 1 quarter in, it looks like they can play with these guys. I know the rankings are a little bit different, and the power rankings are a bit lopsided. Fernandez hits them both. Here comes the press. Power ranking for Newton South is a 9.25, a 5.12 for English. So this should be a big win. 11-7 English early. Press working early. Timeout. Timeout before the turnover. Smart. Corey Lowe saw that a mile away. He called time, and English has to be happy with the start. Up 11-7, 2:38 to play in the first quarter. We'll take a brief pause, and we'll be right back as play resumes. 2:38 to play in the first quarter. Newton South ball inbounding. They're looking to go the distance. That is Josh Rivers with the ball. Newton South unable to really find. I know they had the first 5 points fairly quickly. Unable to really find a consistent source of offense. English with some nice defense. We are 25 seconds into the shot clock. Under 10. Forced steal by English. English just looks better so far. Guy into the hoop. He's going to lose it. Ooh, that's out of bounds. It's a tough one. It would have been nice to grab a 6-point lead there. And if I had to break this game down into one big difference, it's the defensive intensity. English causing all kinds of problems on D for Newton South. Alpha Gene with a tough defense at number 14 for English. Risky cross-court pass. It is a basket for Newton South. Risky pass, but a nice finish by Matthew Welch. 11-9. I don't think South's going to go down easily. But again, I like English's odds here. Guillen with the ball. He moves it over to Corona. Over to Ledesma. He drives to Guillen in the corner. Wants that three. Looks good. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Oh, wow. That's a 3-shot foul. That's a tough call. Corey Lowe doesn't like it from the Newton South bench, but that's a huge break for English. That is a 3-shot foul and a chance for Guillen to extend this lead to 5. 11-9 English, 1:27 to play in the first quarter. And he's been hot from the line. If I'm English, if I'm Alvin Abreu, I probably want an 18, 20-point quarter here. There's no reason they can't do it. Just an encouraging first quarter. Nobody in foul trouble. Good flow. Guillen started off hot. Fernandez is doing all the things he does that makes his team so much better. Ledesma been a little quiet, hits a second. Corona's been solid. Alpha Gene just... it's going to be... It's a really strong starting 5. 13-9 English. Guillen misses the third one. But Fernandez gets the rebound. Kicks it back out to Guillen. Smart move. Take your time here. Alpha Gene with a nice screen. Causes the switch. Over to Corona. He drives with his left. Nice take. Banks it in. Made a very tough shot look easy. 59. 4-point swing on that position for English. And the press is on. And a steal by Guillen. Oh, he gives it right back. He was looking for Ledesma. Oh, that's a tough play. Oh, a missed shot. Second missed layup of the night for Newton South. Here comes English. 3-pointer for Corona. Man got hit there, too. Another offensive board. Alpha Gene, excellent job on the boards. English just outworking their opponent. Ledesma drives, lays it in. Oh, in and out. 38 seconds. Here comes Newton South. Wonder if they kick this out and start over. They're going to drive. I didn't like it. Fernandez left his feet there so I can see it. They're going to get to the line. 15-9. Has not been a great quarter for Newton South, But if they can still cut it to a 4-point deficit with 33 seconds, you got to be happy, all things considered. That is number 22, senior forward Matthew Welch. Sinks the first. It's 15-10. English lead. That was Guillen's first foul for what it's worth. Misses the second. They're in no position right now to miss free throws. Down 5. No shot clock here. Corona drives. Risky pass down low to Jean. Gets knocked away, batted away. 20 seconds. There's no shot clock here. English could hold the ball to the, for the remainder of the quarter if they'd like. Get a last shot. And you can see Coach Alvin Abreu running an out-of-bounds set here. Looks like he wants to take some. No, they're going to go to Fernandez in the hoop. Lays it in. Great job. The big man going strong to the hoop. 17-10 English. 10 seconds left. Newton South taking their time. Time is of the essence. Here comes the drive. Oh, I am shocked they didn't call an extra step there. But he lays that in. Guillen, half-court shot. No good. 17-12. After the layup there from Josh Rivers, it is 17-12 English. That first quarter was not perfect for English, but about as good as it gets. They were able to control the flow on both sides of the ball. They really limited Newton South to what they could do offensively. And English, even when they missed or turned the ball over, they had the right looks. Really, really encouraging start for the Bulldogs. On senior night, as our Lynn English cheerleaders fire up this crowd, we'll be right back for the start of the second quarter. Back for the start of the second quarter. Newton South advancing the ball. Trying to find a little more consistency on offense. It's a very strong opening 8 minutes from English. Drive to the basket. Gets the foul. Tough bounce, but a good penetration and drive by Kingston Fleming, a sophomore guard for the Lions. He'll get to the line for 2. A bit quicker into their offensive set. They were waiting usually 15, 18 seconds to start their offense. But part of that's just the English intensity on defense. Fleming misses the first. Newton South has missed 2 out of their last 3 at the line. And that's a sure way to keep yourself out of the game. Must hit your free throws. They must be confident in his free throw shooting because they only had one teammate in the rebounds there. But all right, English ball up 17-13. Feels like a bigger lead than 4. See if English can expand it this quarter. Some ball movement up top. They find Alpha Gene posting up down low. He's got the size matchup, and he bullies his way into the hoop and lays it in. Excellent job identifying the smaller defender and then capitalizing on the mismatch. Fantastic job getting him the ball, and by Gene for finishing so deftly, so strongly. Newton South just having a hard time breaking this man D. And English helps so well. They communicate so well on D. And the best they're going to get is a fadeaway. No good. Alpha Gene with the rebound. Passes to Guillen. 19-13 English. I'm about to make a proclamation here. Nice pass down low. It's going to be knocked away. Fleming tries to throw it off Gene. It's going to be out of bounds. 6:45 to play. We'll see if Newton South makes me eat my words. Lynn English is the better team. I'm going to say it right now. 9 minutes and 15 seconds into this game. I'll tell you right now. English is going to win this game. I've been wrong before, but Guillen for 3. Gets hit there too. Doesn't matter. Rebound. Oh, Fleming pulls it away. Here comes Newton South. Lays it in. 19-15, 6:27 to play. And just like that, I make a declarative statement, and Newton South comes back and scores. I still think English is better. 6:15 to play. Guillen sets it up. Finds the Desma. Long distance shot. Looks good. Oh, what a beautiful backspin. Nothing but net. 22-15, 7-point lead. Largest of the night for English. Newton South going to try again, penetrate and drive. Fleming content to play some one-on-one. Hits the shot, 22-17. I think English is going to be happy. They're going to be okay giving up those types of shots. Long distance jumpers, they're controlling the boards. Ledesma again, if he heats up, it's a different game. Alpha Gene, excellent job on the boards. Gets the O board, goes up, gets fouled. He's going to be at the line for 2. 5:37 to play in the first half. Alpha Gene at the line for 2. English ahead 22-17. Misses the first. Michael LEHS back in the game for Newton South. Alpha Gene on senior night next to hit the second of 2 free throws. Misses them both. Negates all that hard work on the boards. Here comes Newton South with a chance to cut it to a 1-possession game. Drives left, takes the jumper. No good. Again, I think English is going to be content if Newton South wants to take long-distance jumpers. Elbow extended. I think English will be okay with that. Guillen with a long jumper of his own. No good. Rebound by Newton South. Here they come on the break. Nice play. Can't finish, though. Good rebound. Lions keep it alive. Open 3. And it's a game again. Michael LEHS with the 3. 22-20. He cuts the deficit to 2. 4:58 to play in the first quarter. That's a quick 5-0 run for Newton South. Again, we'll be right back as play resumes. English will go to length of the floor here. Ledesma inbounds to Corona. No issues breaking the man-on-man. Full court. D, one-on-one. Gets it back to Guillen. Oh, great backdoor cut to Ledesma. And he wraps around and finishes. That was a thing of beauty. English breaks the 5-0 Newton South run. They extend the lead to 4, 24-20 with 4:30 to play. What a great backdoor cut that was. Corner 3 for Peter Eliopoulos, a senior from South. 24-23. Another big difference here is English has been able to get to the basket more consistently. We'll see how that plays out as this game continues. Here's Ledesma, double team, passes to Alpha Gene. Loses it, but it looks like that's off. Yeah, it looks like that's off Newton South, off Michael LEHS. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time for English to get a good hoop here. Andrew Caroma, who's very smart with the ball, inbounds. Finds Fernandez in the corner, goes up top. Back to Caroma. Over to Guillen for 3. Misses. He has been cold from outside after starting on 24-23. 3:55 to play in the first half. Newton South with a chance to take a lead. They are on an 8. The Lions are on an 8-2 run. And a hoop here would give them back the lead. And there it is. Number 10, Peter Eliopoulos. Posts up Ledesma. Gets the look he wants, puts it in. 25-24. 3:25 to play. Here comes Caroma. Penetrating, looking at a dish to Guillen. And they're going to get him there. He doesn't like it, but that's the right. Eliopoulos doesn't like that. And the official didn't like the back talk, which I can't blame him. 25-24, Newton South lead. That was the right call. Even if Guillen instigated the foul, you're going to call the guy who retaliates. Hit him right in front of the ref. But nothing wrong with a little physical basketball from both sides. 25-24 English. Guillen passes into Ledesma. 3:20 to play in the first half. See if English can work Ledesma more on the offensive side. He is just so good. So patient with the ball. So cerebral. Over to Guillen. He's going to drive. Back to Ledesma. Plenty of time on the clock. 14, 13. Yeah, they have so much time on the shot clock. Karoma going to drive spin. Puts it up. Misses. Oh, that one's going to be on Fernandez. It's a good call. He was did lower his hands. That's his second personal. So Alvin Abreu will go to the bench here. He's actually going to sub Alpha Gene out of the game, who's played very well, and he's going to put Darby St. Cyr in the game, a freshman guard. See if the freshman can give them a little boost. 2:50 to play. Newton South by 1. How the tables have turned. I know they've had a run. I still think English is better. English now with the ball. Good D there. Guillen drives, lays it in. Oh, gets blocked. That's the right call. That was off. That was last touched by Guillen, or kind of directed by Guillen. 2:33. He's been cold lately. He's pressing a little bit now. Such a long way to go here. Newton South on a 10-2 run with the ball. Chance for them to extend the lead. 2:25 to play in the first half. Excuse me. Darby St. Cyr, freshman guard for English in the game. See if they try to get the matchup with the freshman. Good screen and roll. Missed layup from Newton South. That's the third missed layup. They had some good looks. Tough play there. Guillen passes over to Karoma, bounces off his hands. .205 to play. Maybe one thing in the working in Newton South's advantage is they've played 8 deep. So they have some fresher legs. English pretty much running with their starting 5. They have a 6-man in the game now, but no subs beyond that. Nice curl there. He missed the layup though. That was a nice curl from Peter Eliopoulos. Ledesma drives, misses, but it gets blocked. Probably should have let him shoot that, but new life for English. 24 seconds on the shot clock. We're stuck at 25-24. Newton South lead. Key into Karoma, wide open for a 3. He had all day to set that up. Drains it. 27-25 English. Here comes Newton South, looking for a good shot. Nice passing. Open 3 up top. Good offensive board there. Short jumper missed. Another offensive board. A battle down low. Another O board by Newton South. Newton South having their way on the glass. Nice pass by Eliopoulos. See, there's a foul down low. No foul. Eliopoulos drives. He's going to get hit. That's a tough possession for English, giving up the 3 offensive boards. Probably the most disheartening possession of the game. Turnovers and missed shots be damned. And maybe that's a sign of some tired legs, because Newton South just had their way on the boards. Eliopoulos now shoots 2. Sinks the first. It is 27-26. English up. We'll see for how much longer. And again, if you were on that, I know it's asking a lot, that 18, 20-point pace for English, they'd be at what? 36-40. I don't know if they're going to get there. It's 27-27. Eliopoulos hits the second of 2. Hits them both. That 6 them both. 1 minute to play in the quarter. 1 minute to play in the half. 27-27 English ball. Karoma drives the corner. Ooh, risky pass. That's going to hit the side of the backboard. Just enough to call that out of bounds. Tough turnover for the Bulldogs. And back to his bench is Alvin Abreu. Into the game is Yuri Figueroa, sophomore guard. English with a little more bench action here. 2 of their reserves in the game. Ledesma guarding. Good defense. Nice job. Guillen with the board. 37 seconds is a shot clock. 4-second differential here. Looks like Guillen wants the shot quicker. Here comes Ledesma. Over to St. Cyr. Ooh, nearly a risky pass turnover. Here comes Guillen. Plenty of time. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Guillen's going to look for it in the paint. He's going to lose it. He loses it. 16 seconds and a foul there. It looks like on... They haven't put it up on the clock. Number 14. Alpha Gene. Alpha Gene's not in the game, but that's what they put up. I don't know who that. We'll check on that foul. Open three for Newton South. Missed shot. They're going to get another O board. Pass down low. 3-2. He might run out of time. They get an open shot off at the buzzer. No good. Okay, that last foul. I thought it was on Denzel Guillen, but the board says it's on Alpha Gene, so we'll check on that. Tale of two quarters in this first half. 27-27. I thought English was the better team for about a quarter and a half, but Newton South found a way to persevere and stay in it. 27-27. As even as we started. 16 minutes into this one. We'll take a break for the half. We'll be right back for the third quarter. We are back for the third quarter. 27-27 to start the second half. All tied up between Lynn English and Newton South. English ball to start the third quarter. Ledesma brings it past half court. Finds Alpha Gene. Gene over to Fernandez. Fernandez looking for his cutter down low. He's going to settle for Ledesma up top. He's going to drive with the left hand. Takes it in with his right. What a take. I tell you, I think Ledesma's my favorite player on the North Shore this winter. He does everything well. And some things especially well. He is such a solid player. That's the type of guy you need on your team to be a winner. Newton South comes back. Good ball movement there. Trying to find the open shot. Unable to do so. Going to drive on Fernandez. Looked like that was an offensive, maybe lowered his shoulder, but missed the shot. Good rebound for Fernandez. Refs doing a nice job of balancing the play and whistle combo here. Missed layup there, or missed mini shot there. Missed layup, but Newton South, Michael Lisi on the glass. Missed layup from Guillen. He's going to miss that second attempt. Newton South's resurgence has coincided with their renewed emphasis on rebounding. And, of course, there's a nice cut there and a layup. It's going to give the lead back to... That's Matthew Welch with the layup. Nice cut. Newton South now 31-29. Ledesma stops, pops, misses. He's short on that. Rebound, Newton South. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a tight second half. I thought English might pull away. He's going to lose that. Ref's going to say that's off Ledesma. He's frustrated. Maybe with a lack of help on the man from his defense there, from his teammates there. If English can keep up this pace, they'll be fine. Can they keep up this pace? Nice drive. Oh, fantastic drive by Michael Lisi. That's a freshman driving on Denzel Guillen. Not an easy thing to do. 33-29. Newton South with the lead. Nice take. Difficult fall there. He's going to get the call. Looks like he's okay, thankfully. That is Andrew Karoma. Be at the line for two. Right now, it looks like Newton South's the fresher of the two. Certainly more active on the glass. And that is where games are ultimately decided. Karoma at the line for two. Misses the first. Corey Lowe's done a nice job at the bench, making sure that there's been a little more of a rest time for his Lions. Alvin Abreu a little more comfortable sticking with his starting five. Karoma at the line, shooting the second of two. He's going to miss them both. Fernandez keeps it alive. Unbelievable offensive board there. English has new life after missing both free throws. Guillen drives. He's going to lay that in. Oh, he misses. Fernandez with the rebound. May got hit a little bit there, too. He finishes. Here comes Newton South. No rest for the weary. English wanted to travel. They're not going to get it. Ball movement up top for the Lions. English back in man. Plenty of movement. Off-ball screens for Newton South. They get off a contested look in the paint. Ledesma's going to hold on to it. Ooh, a risky pass. That should be English ball. Let's see which one they call it. It stays English ball, yeah. 33-31. The visitors ahead. Newton South to the lead. 4:56 to play in the third quarter. Ledesma brings the ball down court. Long distance for Guillen. Three hasn't been there for him since early in the first quarter. Here comes Newton South, looking to extend their 2-point lead. They find it open man, Eliopoulos. He hits a three from up top. It's a 5-point lead for Newton South. And now Newton South with a 36-31 lead. I still think English is the better team, but South's wearing them out. Karoma with the running jumper. Oh, tough bounce. Fernandez, Alpha Gene on the board. He's going to miss that. Fernandez with the O board. He's going to be fouled on the floor. Will be the second team foul on Newton South. And that is the first personal for Mateo Lee. Alvin Abreu goes to the bench here too. We see Darby St. Cyr back into the game. Full 35 seconds for English to operate. Ledesma drives, kicks to Karoma. Karoma lays it in with his right. Goes left, puts it up with his right. Silky smooth. It is 36-33. Ooh, nearly a steal there on the press by English. 36-33 Newton South. 3:35 to play in the third quarter. They're going to go after Darby St. Cyr off the bench, and it pays off. Nice take there by Josh Rivers. 3:20 to play. 5-point lead, Newton South, 38-33. English ball, Guillen finds Ledesma up top. Long distance three. Fernandez unable to corral it. Newton South board, Eliopoulos is going to run. He takes it himself. Maybe got hit. Yeah, no question there. The offensive board by Matthew Welch. He gets hit on the right wrist. He's going to take it to the line for two. 2:56 to play. Newton South by 5 at the line shooting 2. A chance to extend the lead to 7 points, which would be their biggest lead of the night. The Lions struggled in the first half with hitting their free throws consistently. Not an issue there. 38-33, a 5-point lead. 39-33. Makes that a 6-point lead. Chance to extend it to 7. They do just that. English down 40-33. A quick turnover. Eliopoulos is everywhere right now. And I have a feeling it's going to find his hands back on offense. Critical stop here for English. Here comes Eliopoulos. He wants it. He drives. Pops. Drains it. 42-33. Smart timeout by Alvin Abreu. It has not been English's third quarter. It has been all Newton South this third quarter. 2:34 to play in the third. It is Newton South 42. Lynn English 33. That is a 15-6 run in the first 5 minutes and 26 seconds of the third quarter. So the second half has not started the way English wanted. Not an issue with foul trouble. Denzel Guillen's gone a little cold. But really, it's just been an inability to get consistent stops, which is what made English so strong to start this game. Might be a combination of tired legs. But it's a make-miss game, and right now, South is hitting more shots than English. 2:34 to play in the third quarter. Largest lead of the night for either side, 42-33. English trails Newton South. To Newton South's credit, they never really pressed when they were trailing. Seemed like they were confident, even when I said English was the better team. And I'm going to say it, I still think they are, down 9. But I still think they're better. But Newton South just stayed consistent. And they've had these little bursts and chipped and chipped and chipped, and their cutting hasn't stopped. They picked up the intensity on the glass. They started to hit their free throws. They finished around the hoop. It's a tough team. English far from done, though. 2:20 to play. Guillen up top. Karoma drives with his left, goes up with his right, gets fouled. Ooh, maybe the ref up top wanted to call a charge, but the official down low was going to make that call. No, they were in agreement. I apologize. 2 shots for Karoma. English could really use a burst from these free throws. This is where you might see tired legs at the free throw line. We'll see how Karoma does. Drains the first. Cuts the lead to 8, 42-34. Misses the second. Fernandez with the rebound. Goes straight up. Oh! Just misses. He's going to get fouled there. A three-point play would have been huge for the Bulldogs. But it's just so nice. There's nobody else like Fernandez in the court who is so skilled on the offensive glass, able to get position and get the ball back up. Can turn this into a three-point play for English, considering Karoma already hit a free throw. He sinks the first, 42-35, and it's a bit demoralized, backbreaking or frustrating, I should say, for Newton South. You played so well to give up that old board. It's definitely irksome. Fernandez practicing his shots, some muscle memory there. There's so much to like about the way he plays the game and approaches the game. He sinks his second. It is 42-36. English gets 3 points out of that possession. And the press is on. Newton South finds a corner three. That looked good, just missed. English rebound. Karoma, he's going to bring it down court. Breaks the middle. Oh, great pass to Fernandez. Almost too quick for everyone in the gym. Such speed and velocity. 42-36, Newton South ball. Newton South lead. Looks like they're going to run their half-court set here. Up 6 with 1:40 to play in the third quarter. Great defense by Karoma. South holds on to it. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Drives, Rivers misses. That's going to be off. Oh, I don't like. Now I take it back because there was no complaint from English. It looked to me like Newton South knocked that out, but they're going to be the beneficiaries of a new 35-second shot clock as well. Up 6 with the ball. Corner three. Short. Guillen with the rebound. I don't love that shot. I know it was open, but they had a brand new shot clock. Oh, Fernandez short on the layup. He steals it back, though. Alpha Gene lays it in. Huge turn of events there for English to cut the lead to 4. Oh, nearly a steal on the press. South holds on to the ball. They're going to run their half-court set. A three-point attempt up top. No good. I feel like this stretch, Newton South has had all the things they did to get the lead, they kind of didn't do while shooting those threes. Now, if they get the bounces, it's a different game, right? That's why it's a make-miss game. Ledesma drives, no good. And that's going to be an offensive charge. Not a devastating call, though. He missed that layup. I feel like if you hit the and it looked like English was going to get the rebound. Excuse me. It looked like Newton South was going to get the rebound. So, not a devastating turn of events there. 49 seconds to play in the half. 49 seconds to play in the third quarter. 42-38, Newton South lead. English has done a good job of tightening this up. Here comes South. You can see that turnover coming in slow motion. That's going to be a jump ball. I don't think he got the time off in time. That's a jump ball. And the possession arrow goes to Newton South. 14-second differential. 24 on the shot clock, 38 on the game clock here in the third quarter. Stop would be big here for the Bulldogs. South moves the ball up top around the perimeter. Nice drive here by Rivers. Puts it up. It's good. 23 seconds on the clock for English and counting. Here comes Ledesma. No shot clock. They're entitled to the last shot here if they'd like it. They can shoot it quicker. We'll see. Guillen hits the ball. He calls for Fernandez. He wants a screen. Looks like he wants to go left, it looks like. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Maybe he'll be content to go one-on-one here. 5 seconds, 4. Ledesma for 3 gets hit. Now let's see if they call this 2 or 3. Oh, a warning here. He didn't like. I like the way he's officiated this game. 3-shot foul. And it's tough there. If I'm the defender, I don't want any contact whatsoever with the offensive player. And if it's all ball, that's a different story. But it looked like just enough contact there to merit that call. Ledesma goes to the line shooting 3. A chance to cut this lead in half. As we head into the fourth quarter, he sinks the first, 44-39. And it's extra dangerous because if you're English, if you hit all 3 free throws, you can press. If you miss the last one, you get Fernandez, the best rebounder on the floor, down low. Nothing but net there for Ledesma. It's 44-40. What a huge turn here. St. Cyr back on the floor for English. Alvin Abreu coached a really nice second half of that third quarter. Got his team back in and misses. Will he get the rebound? Knocked out of bounds. It's going to be English ball with a chance to cut the lead to 2 or 1. Chance to cut it to a one-possession lead. One-possession deficit after 3. 1.4 seconds on the clock. Guillen's going to inbound. Going to set up a stack here. See if they go high to Fernandez or if they go long to Ledesma. Stack and break. Gets it into Ledesma. That one's going to be cleanly blocked by Andrew Shore, junior guard. And it's 44-40. If I'm English, I'll take it. Anybody's game as we head into the fourth quarter. 8 minutes to play. English trails Newton South 44-40. But a nice turnaround there. Looked like it could have gone south quickly against the Newton South Lions, and English turned it around. At the end of our third quarter, we have a nice little segment where Maciel predicts the winner. And we just reached the end of the third quarter. Maciel, who wins this game and why?
I think English is going to win this game because they have potential. Like, you could see the defense in them, and they have pretty good defense. And I think that when they play, they can shoot really good. Like, I can see that. Like, the other team is good too, but I think, like, English has good potential.
You've heard it. English wins the game, Maciel, right? All right, that's her prediction. I actually think she's right. I think English is going to win as well. Even though they're despite the fact they're trailing by 4 on the scoreboard right now, I think she's right too. That defensive intensity early in this game was a separating factor. English needs to get back to that. I thought South made some tough choices. Ahead, settling for some open threes. Some long looks, but it's just the nature of the game now. You live by the three, you die by it. I think I'm showing my age when I say that, but 44-40, we're starting the fourth quarter. 8 minutes to play to decide this. I think if you're Newton South, you're a little frustrated. You had really a chance to pull that away, make it a 10, 12-point game, and you're unable to do so. So if you're English, only trailing 4, I think you're pretty happy or content after that third quarter. Fourth quarter starts anew. Corona with the ball. 2-possession game. Over to Fernandez. Fernandez to Guillen. Guillen drives with his left. He's going to take it all the way. Lays it in. Gets fouled. Free throws will be critical here for both sides. Guillen a chance to cut it to 2 if he sinks both of these. Misses the first. Guillen hits his second. 44-41 makes it a one-possession game. You can see it from Karoma already, the defensive intensity. Here we go. Man-to-man setup for English. Fernandez up top. Smart to draw him out of the paint. But he'll find a way to impact the game. Corner three, no good. Fernandez, great possession. See, I don't like that complaining there. Omar Rabbi knocked that out. I thought. But I guess some angling for the call. There's nothing wrong with that. 44-41, 7:30 to play. English could tie it here. English could cut it to 1. I just think you take the best shot possible. Screen up top for Fernandez. Karoma drives. Noga, tough take. I think he'd like a do-over on that and pass to somebody. But aggressive take. Corner three for Heliopolis. He has been phenomenal. 47-41. Big basket there for the Lions. Let the team hang around long enough, they will make you pay. Guillen drives, unable to get his look. Tries to thread the needle down low to Fernandez. Gets stolen. That's an easy fast break. And wouldn't you know, it's Heliopolis. Lays it in. That's a tough set for English there, not getting back on D. 49-41. A quick 5-0 run for Newton South. The positive news for English is there's plenty of time left in this game. 6:50 to play. It's deflating that you gave up that 5-0 run, but it's a long way to go. And if I'm English, and I'm sure Coach Abreu, you see him talking about it now, the importance of going treating this game one possession at a time. Get a hoop, make a stop. Get a hoop, make a stop. And someone's going to have to stop this Heliopolis problem. He has been phenomenal for Newton South. 6:50 to play in the fourth quarter. I'm Justin Barrasso, joined alongside Maciel Santana. We're here at Kavanaugh Fieldhouse, where Lynn English is hosting Newton South. I'd say anybody's game, but that last little burst definitely puts Newton South in the driver's seat with 6:50 to play here in the fourth quarter. And we are back. Guillen over to Ledesma. Lots of basketball left. If one thing is working in English's favor right now, it's the time. They've got plenty of time left. Alpha Gene likes his matchup down low when they find him. Instead, Guillen takes a long-distance three. He likes it, takes it, and makes it. 49-44. Big three there for English. If Guillen gets hot, that changes around the whole fourth quarter. Guillen with a steal here, too. Risky pass, and he makes him pay. Goes to the hoop, gets fouled. What a turn of events. by Denzel Guillen. Yeah, as Massiano said, almost a three-point play there, which would have been a three-pointer than an old-fashioned three-point play. Just a pass you can't make if you're Newton South, kind of letting it linger. Guillen saw it, made the aggressive move, went to the basket with the ball, got fouled. He hits the first. It's 4 quick points for Guillen. Huge turn of events for English. It's just been the tale of the story of this whole game. Whenever somebody had a chance to put their opponent away, something broke for the team trailing. It's happened on both sides, with English up and with Newton South up. Guillen hits this. It's a 3-point game. He misses. What a rebound by Alpha Gene. Really stays aggressive. Then gets his own offensive board and fouled. Fantastic play. Almost willed himself onto the ball. What a fantastic play under the hoop. For senior forward Alpha Gene, listed as a guard on the roster. I don't think he's a 2-3 swing. He does so many little things. Doesn't get nearly enough credit for his work on this team. And he can cut this lead in half from 4-2 with these free throws. Sinks the first one. And this is how a game's won. The gritty work on the offensive glass. It's not pretty, but it wins you games. Gene now shooting a second at 2. Misses the second. Guillen saves the ball. Grabs it. Passes to Ledesma. Misses. Guillen another roll board. Offensive boards for English. Turning the tide. Ledesma drives. Off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. No, it's going to be tied up. It's going to be tied up. And Ledesma and Eliopoulos. Nose to nose there. It's a good matchup. Two very skilled players. That's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to be Newton South ball. If that's the call, yes. Looks like they're calling a jump. It's exactly what they call. Alpha Gene now quietly, not on camera right now, but far end is on Eliopoulos. If English wants to win this game, you can't let him continue to get the shots he's getting. You got to put a hand in his face and make him shoot at least contested shots. All right, here comes Newton South with the ball up 3. Driving on Fernandez is a bad idea. But they're doing a good job keeping him out of the paint as they send cutters and curlers into the paint. Eliopoulos driving. Unable to get a shot. 7 seconds. 6 on the shot clock. Corner jumper. Big shot for Newton South. That is Mateo Lee, junior forward. Sunk a pretty clutch shot there as the shot clock was dwindling. 51-46. 5 minutes to play. Newton South lead. There's that left-handed layup, right-handed take. Here comes Newton South. English back on D this time. Won't make a difference, so 3-on-2. Josh Rivers lays it in. We've got an injured player on the court. That is Andrew Karoma. So he fell after the drive, or got knocked down after the drive, and then maybe stepped on, which would have been inadvertent. We'd have to look at the replay, but I don't think there's any malicious intent behind it. Then we saw the drive from Newton South. Makes it a 7-point lead, 53-46. Hopefully Karoma's okay here. Seems like he's getting up gingerly, but he's back on his feet, thankfully. Limping, so maybe somebody came down on his ankle? It's hard to say. He's going to take a breather. And into the game in some critical minutes comes junior guard Miguel Pena with 4:50 to play. English ball down 7. Important to note, Heliopolis for Newton South has 4 fouls. Keep that in mind, too, over the final 4:45 of this game. Ledesma drives. He holds on to it, nearly loses it. Takes a corner jumper. It is nothing but net, and the crowd loves it. 53-48. Here comes Newton South. English back in their man-to-man defense. One of their signatures. Fernandez on Lee. Oh, they find an open man in the corner. He drives. Puts it up. Banks it in. What a nice take from Avi Berkmenko. Made that look easy. 55-48. Ledesma drives. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Alpha Gene turning the whole tide with that offensive board. Puts in a tough layup. 55-50. 3:55 to play. English back on defense. Need a stop here. Heliopolis with the ball. He's going to want to take it. He drives right. Alpha Gene on him. Good matchup. Forces the pass. See if they find Heliopolis. Heliopolis wants that ball again. He's frustrated he didn't get it. Rivers for 3. Misses. Big rebound for Pena. Off the bench. Over to Guillen. Chance to cut this lead down to 2 or 3. At the very least, make it a 1-possession game. Fernandez with the screen for Guillen. I think he wants a 3-pointer. He's got the matchup he wants. He drives. He gets up. He puts it right in. 55-52. 3:10 to play. Be curious if Newton South calls time. Corey Lowe going to let his guys go. I like it. Alvin Abreu thrilled with the resurgence of his team in the fourth quarter here. Fernandez on Mateo Lee. Heliopolis curls. They don't find him. Lee passes it to Rivers in the corner. Ledesma's on him. Tries to pivot and get up. Can't. Long distance for Heliopolis. Misses. Fernandez, wouldn't you know, with the defensive board. 55-52. Oh, what a pass. What a block. Fernandez. Excellent pass. Fantastic block. Clean block by Newton South. Ref's going to call a jump ball there. Good call. Possession arrow swings in English's favor. 2:37 to play. 55-52. Newton South ball lead. English has the ball. Ledesma curls, gets the ball. 24 seconds, 23. Plenty of time. He drives left on Mateo. Oh, he's going to get fouled. What a big play. We'll see if that's it for Heliopolis if it's on number 10. I'm surprised there wasn't some kind of switch there. No, it doesn't look like that was on 10. That foul was on number 1 for Newton South. Omar Rabbi. A big break that it wasn't on Heliopolis. 2 free throws for Ledesma. Misses the first of 2. Has a chance to cut it to a 2-point game, though. Oh, he misses. Misses them both. Good news for English, though. It looks like Karoma's about to check back in. Nearly an offensive foul there. Surprised it wasn't. What a big basket for Omar Rabbi. Goes to the hoop with a strong move. And it goes from bad to worse for English with a technical foul. Looks like that's on Alpha Gene. That is a devastating technical foul. Yeah, it's on, and you see Coach Abreu doing some nice coaching with him there. That's a tough break. Rabbi will be at the line. He'll get the end 1, and then it looks like Newton South will get 2 more free throws and the ball. We'll wait for official word. But what a critical juncture here. And a chance to really turn the tide if you hit your free throws. He hits the first. He hits the end 1. So now Corey Lowe can pick a different shooter for the technicals. They're going to go to Mateo Lee shooting 2. I'm not sure he heard a sound. He was so locked in. You can just see the way he set up his free throw shot. There's a reason he's at the line here. 6 them both. So 2 extra big points because of the technical. More than that, Newton South gets the ball back. So a very difficult blow to the Bulldogs with 2:21 to play. Now down 8, 60-52. Not over yet, but you need to get a few stops in a row. (60-52). Newton South with the ball. Just a shade over 2 minutes to play. Mateo Lee, there he is again. Soft jumper. No good. Rebound, the offensive board. That's a jump ball. It looks like it is. It's a jump ball there. It's going to be Newton South ball. The Newton South fans don't like that. I thought that was the right call. The beauty of being an official is no matter what call you make, you're wrong in someone's eyes. 60-52. Newton South ball. What a long possession after that technical. English desperately needs to stop. Mateo Lee up top, passes over to Rivers. Rivers, can they find Eliopoulos? They do. He's going to pass off to Lee. He wants the ball down low. They don't find him. Lee drives. Great job killing the clock here by Newton South. Whether they score, they don't. Rivers, a fadeaway jumper. Oh, that's a devastating play. That's a great box out. Just got better position. That's 22, Matthew Welch. Really got possession on Denzel Gee in there. And the possession continues for Newton South. 1:31 to play. Ledesma knocks it away, but Rabbi holds on to it. Over to Lee, over to Eliopoulos. Newton South doing exactly what they need to here. Killing the clock. Whether they score, they don't. A basket would be devastating, but here comes Rabbi, drives. I thought a jump ball. They're going to call a jump there, yeah. And that's going to be English ball. They will not get the ball back now until there's 1:04 left. Felt like an eternity that Newton South held on to the ball. So even though they didn't score, that lengthy possession did a number on English. Possession arrow will now swing Newton South's way. English needs a hoop and quick. Could probably be okay with the 2, but whatever they get, it's got to be quick. 48 seconds. The clock is no longer their friend. Guillen drives, gets fouled. A 3-point play would have been nice, but he goes to the line for 2. 45.6 left to play. The 2 free throws here, particularly the second, is going to be so important. I wonder if there's a timeout after the first shot. English will press if he hits the second shot. He's got to hit the first, and he does. 60-53. I mean, you'd love to have that technical led to the prolonged possession and the extra 2 free throws. Double whammy for English. If Guillen hits this, I imagine English will set up their press, which gives them as good a chance as anybody. Hits them both. They're going to set up their press. 45 seconds to play. Newton South finds an open man. He's going to get it past half court. Can they press here? They knock it loose. And it looks like Karoma knocked it out and maybe knocked it out while he was on the line. Sideline out of bounds for Newton South. 40 seconds to play. English going to need to force a turnover. Tournament atmosphere here at Lynn English. Fernandez on the ball, Mateo Lee. Excellent defense. Double team, gets fouled. I don't know if that's what English wanted. At this point, though, with no more fouls to waste, that's the 4th team foul, you're better off just committing your fifth team foul, putting them at the line. This will not be a shooting foul. This is only the fourth. Would have been better for English had that been the fifth. But then again, they get another chance here, right? You get another chance for a steal, and if you don't get it, you foul. 31.7 seconds left. No shot clock left. They're going to want Mateo Lee to get the ball. They get it to him. You got to foul right away if you're English. There's no shot clock. Wow, what a break. Mateo Lee. He says his wrist got held. Looked like he just lost his balance. He said he got pulled down. English ball, what a break. 26 seconds to play. Anything can happen. 60-54 English ball. Ledesma drives, goes up, gets blocked. Wisely lets it go out of bounds. 20.7 to go. You'd think English would want a three here. We'll see. 20.7. Alpha Gene coming back in the game. Sub for St. Cyr. They see if they flash Ledesma out for a three. No, they go to the hoop. Oh, what a big foul there. It's on Rivers, it looks like. I don't know if it was before the pass or after, which could matter. Either way, it's two shots. We'll see when he made that call. It looks like on the inbound, he made the call, it looks like, after it was inbounded. 60-54. Not a good time for a foul for Newton South. They're still in the driver's seat, but now you're allowing English to score without taking any time off the clock. Going to miss the first. And a timeout, Newton South. We'll stick with you here. 20.7 left in the game. Alpha Gene has one more free throw. I mean, you got to hit it. That would put you down 5, and then you press, and you see what you can do off the press. Newton South pretty smart with the ball. Then again, they just turned the ball over, so anything can happen. But if I'm English here, you need to hit this second free throw and then get right into the press. Tournament atmosphere, great learning experience for the Bulldogs. I think the Gene Technical, too, heading into the state tournament, and they're going to get in. And they're going to wreak havoc on whoever they play in the first round. It's good. I mean, these are all learning opportunities to build to the state tournament. Maciel's feeling the intensity. 20.7 to play. Gene at the line. Gets his one shot. Both teams in the bonus. Sinks it. St. Cyr in for Gene. Give you some speed on the press, especially as he matches up with Rivers. 60-55, 20 seconds to play. See if they foul right now. They do. That is number 1, Omer Rabbi, who has been as solid as you could ask for all night. He's going to have 2 shots here. Chance to, I don't want to say ice it, but really put South in an enviable position if he hits both these. $17.9 to play. Newton South by 5, 60-55. Rabbi sinks the first. That's a big one. Alpha Gene back in the game for English. See if Rabbi can hit the second. He does. 62-55. That's a blow. That's a tough one. Here comes Karoma, lays it in, misses. Eliopoulos, rebound before he falls down. He gets rid of it. Rabbi almost loses it. Holds on to the ball. He'll be back at the line for 2 more. That probably should do it. I know they're ranked 19 spots higher, but this is a big road win for Newton South, especially falling down early, making some so-called experts like myself thinking English had this game. They held on. English brought them into deep waters, and Newton South swam. This was an impressive performance. They kept their composure. That technical late was a backbreaker for English, not just because of the 2 points, but the extra time with the possession. Rabbi misses the first, hits the second. 63-55. Here comes Karoma. He's going to lose it. Ledesma passes up. They don't need a shot here. They are going to lay it in. That's after the buzzer. The hoop is no good. That's 63-55. I don't know why they're asking if that counted, but you don't need that last basket. Maybe for the power rankings they wanted an extra basket, but more important than the basket, they got the win. 63-55, an impressive performance from Newton South as they sharpen their teeth and get ready for the postseason. English too, the Bulldogs too, sharpening their teeth as well. It was a learning experience tonight. Losing their composure late is tough, and Newton South didn't. Free throws, Newton South was a little more consistent at the line. Turnovers didn't particularly plague either team. Just a tough game, and the breaks late went Newton South's way. That again, it wasn't just the free throws from the technical; it was the extended possession, and that was the difference. Newton South on the road takes one from Lynn English, 63-55. South jumps to 9-4. English 8-7. Mark my words, they'll be okay. It's a setback, but I look forward to the Bulldogs finishing the season strong. For Maciel Santana, I'm Justin Barrasso. Thank you for watching.